A very good morning to all the students. I hope every one of you is fine and in your best health. So we were doing chapter 9, which is heredity, and we were doing rules for the inheritance of traits. So in this there are two inheritance which we have to study. In our previous lecture we have studied about monohybrid inheritance, which can be also called as law of segregation. In that the Mendeleev traced the inheritance of single pair of contrasting characteristics. That means Mendel crossbreed between the pure breed pea plant of different trait, and he saw a difference in the height. So he took only one character, that was height. So one was tall and one was short. Okay, so that was about the monohybrid inheritance, in which only one contrasting characteristics were taken. But in this dihybrid inheritance, which is also called as law of independent assortment, in this two pairs, so two pairs of contrasting characteristics are chosen by Mendel, and they were shape and color of the seeds. So when we say two pairs, that means we are taking a contrasting character. That means we will be having of two different shapes and two different colors. So there are two pairs. So like in the first case, Mendel took only one character, that was height. One was of the short height and one was of the long height. So a tall plant and a dwarf plant. And in this Mendel took two different pairs, which is shape. So shape is round and wrinkled, and color is yellow and green. So the shape were round yellow seeds, and the other one was wrinkled green seeds. Okay, so two contrasting pairs, round and yellow. So this is the shape and this is color, and wrinkled and green, so shape and color. Okay, so he traced the inheritance of two pairs of contrasting traits. So Mendel crossed pea plant which are having round yellow seeds with the pea plant having the wrinkled green seeds. Okay, so he had following observations. So what are those observations were, which are very important for us to know. So first, what did Mendel did? He crossbreed the crossed the pure breed pea plant which were having round yellow seeds. Okay, so round yellow seeds, they were crossbreeds with the wrinkled seeds, which were wrinkled seeds, and found only that he obtained only one type of seeds. That means when he crossbreed round yellow seeds with so crossbreed, I will do like this, with the wrinkled green seeds. So he found only one type of seed. Okay, so that one type of seeds were only round yellow seeds. So only these seeds were produced. So there were no wrinkled green seeds. So that means it is clear that here the round shape and the yellow color are in the dominant stage. That means the round shape and yellow color, this is dominant trait. Trait means character. Okay, and the wrinkled shape and green color were in the recessive trait. Okay, so it's clear that this is of recessive trait and this is of dominant trait. So for dominant we will write capital R. So for dominant, I'm writing this D here. So for the shape, dominant shape, we will write capital R. Okay, and for the yellow color, which is again dominant, so we will write the yellow color. Okay, like this. And for the recessive trait, we will be writing, for the wrinkle we will be writing small r, and for the green we will be writing like this, y. Okay, so these will be the symbols. Now so he crossbreed for 2 generations. So for the first generation, when he crossbreed the pea plant, so he just have round yellow seeds, and which were from the first generation. So from the first time, from the parental cross, so these were the parents, he found only round yellow seeds, and those round yellow seeds which he obtained, he again crossbred with by the help of self-pollination, and he saw different combinations, like he found round yellow seeds, round green seeds, wrinkled yellow seeds, and wrinkled green seeds. So Mendel had total 556 F2 generations. So F2 generation is the second generation. So first is the parental cross. After the parental cross, we get F1 generation, and when we again crossbreed F1 generation, we get F2 generation. So for the F2 generation, we had Mendel had 556 total seeds, and they were in the ratio of 9:3:3:1. That means some were round yellow seeds, and some were round green seeds, okay, and some were wrinkled yellow seeds, and some were wrinkled green seeds. So in the second generation, Mendel got every seed but of a different quantity. So the ratio of each phenotype, so what is the phenotype? Phenotype is the appearance which we see, and genotype is the that genetical expression which we write in our books. So of the seeds of F2 generation is 9:3:3:1. So this is our dihybrid ratio. So in the case of monohybrid ratio, it was 1:2:1. Okay, and for the tall and dwarf plant was 3:1 ratio, but for the dihybrid it is 9:3:3:1. Okay, so how Mendel did all this observation of this two combination of round yellow and wrinkled yellow, two combination of characteristics which were in the F2 generation. So Mendel had second law of inheritance, which is also called as independent law of independent assortment, that according to this law, in the inheritance of the more than one pair of trait in a cross simultaneously, the factors responsible of each pair are distributed independently to the gametes. So I will be writing this definition. So in the inheritance of more than one pair, because we are having two pairs now, two pairs of contrasting traits, pairs in a cross simultaneously. This is a definition of law of independent assortment. Simultaneously, the factor responsible for each pair of traits are distributed independently to the gametes. Okay, so which means that in this law, so when we have more than one pair of traits, So in a cross, so simultaneously the factors which are responsible for each pair of trait are distributed independent to the gametes. So now the term gametes comes, so we will understand these, how the characters are transmitted to the progeny. So before going to this definition, detail in the definition, we will just know the explanation of the results of dihybrid inheritance. Results means that how did this ratio come up, this ratio of 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. So first we will look into the cross. How did the cross happen? So in the dihybrid cross, first there will be a parental cross. It will be a parental cross. Okay, and for this we have to take a parent phenotype. Phenotype is the character which we see from our eyes. Okay, so it is having plant having round yellow seeds. So plants having round yellow seeds, and the other is having wrinkled green seeds. Okay, so these are crossbreed. This is the main, round yellow seeds and wrinkled seeds. So the factors of inheritance which are mainly are gametes. So we will take R for the round seeds. Okay, round yellow seeds. So it will be, and then the other will be again R, and then Y and small y. Okay, no, capital Y, both the guys. Okay, so for this this stands for capital R. So I will explain you what I am doing like this. So this will, when I write this R, Y and Y, this, so here in this R and R are dominant gene. Okay, so these are for round shape, because we have just discussed that round shape is dominant. Okay, and this capital Y are the again dominant gene for yellow color. Okay, so now a small r and a small r and a small y and a small y. Okay, so now in this small r, it stands for the recessive gene, and this is of wrinkled shape. Okay, and this small y and small y is for the again recessive gene for the green color. Okay, so these are the gene combination. So now we can do this easily here. So for round and yellow seeds, it's capital R and Y, and for the wrinkled green seeds, it will be small r 2 times and small y. Okay, so the factors of inheritance will be when this and this will cross, so we will get a capital R and a capital Y, and when this R and this R will cross, we will again get a capital R and capital Y. And when okay, now so when this R is here, R, capital R, okay, and it will crossbreed. First it will produce a progeny here. This R will be small r and small y, and this R will produce a small r and small y. Okay, so this capital R and capital Y, so this is not complete. So then, because we have to take 2 traits, so when this will cross will this first, and this will cross with this. So we will get R and small r and capital Y and small y. Now this again for capital R and small r, capital Y and small y. Okay, now this with this and then with this. Okay, now then this will cross. So we will get capital R, small r, capital Y and small y, and then this crossbreed will be capital R and small r and capital Y and small y. So as we can see, all the pea plant will be of same type. That will be, everyone will be round and yellow. So each and every pea will be round and yellow because this is the dominant and this is the dominant. So because if there is presence of any dominant trait, so it will be displayed because that is the dominant trait. So these small r and small y, that is wrinkled and green, so these will be in the recessive form. So their characteristics or their traits will be not displayed in this generation. So this is the F1 generation. So F1 generation, this is the phenotype, so round and yellow, and this is the genotype. Okay, now for the F1 generation, so for F2 generation it will be like F1 cross will take first this, and then the F1 generation phenotype is the plants having round seeds, round and yellow seeds, because we only got round and yellow seeds in both the things, so it will be crossed with the round and yellow seeds. Okay, so this is the for F1 generation phenotype. Okay, now the factors of inheritance will be, since we have got a capital R and a small r and a y and a small y, because this and this are the dominant genes and they represents the round and yellow color. And so again, so Mendel took the same type of seeds from the F1 generation and crossbreed by the self-pollination. So from the F1 generation we only had round and yellow seeds, like here from the F1 generation. So this is the F1 generation, we only have round and yellow seeds. So Mendel took these round and yellow seeds from the pure crossbreeds and he again crossbreeds them. So it is again a R and Y and small y. Okay, so now after the cross breeding like this, it will be R and small y, then capital R will crossbreed with capital Y. I have done it wrong. I had to be doing this like this. So this, now this again with this Y first will be having small r and capital R, and with this Y small r and small r. Okay, so a capital R and a small y, a capital R and a capital Y, a small r and a capital Y, a small r and a small. This is one hybrid. Okay, so same with here. So this is capital R and capital Y. So this will be capital R and capital Y, and this will be capital R and small y. Okay, and then this will be cross-linked with this. This is small r and capital Y, and then small r and small y. So when we'll get this again, it will be crossed. So when this capital R and capital Y will be here with this, so we will be getting a round and yellow seed. Okay, this capital R and capital Y will be having, so again we'll be having round and yellow seeds. So this again is a whole topic. I will make a next video tutorial on this, how I will explain you, because it will take a long time and you will be confused. This we're going to explain, we will be doing in our next lecture. So for now, you please go through this tray. So this we'll be doing in our next lecture video. I'll be showing you how it happens, and then we will be learning about the characteristics, how the characteristics or traits are transmitted to the progeny. Okay, so I would have covered this here, but again I have to explain in a long manner and it will make a video very lengthy. So we'll wrap over here, and the next part from this will continue in our next lecture. Till then, do the questions which are regarding in which are to be done in this. Well, please do the questions which will be given you as in your homework assignment, and this can be easily explained here as well. Don't need to draw a chart. So if like this R, capital R and capital R, and this is capital R and capital R, so this is this which we got from this crossbreed. So when this and this will be linked, so this will be yellow, and when this capital R and small y will be linked, so it's capital R 2 times and capital R y and small y again. So small y is a yellow color, but this is the dominant, so when it is present, so it will be yellow color. And this capital R with small r with capital Y, so again when there is a single capital R and a single capital Y, it will be a dominant gene, so the color and the shape will be of the dominant gene, round and yellow. Again round and yellow, so again round and yellow. So here it's round and green because both the Y's are small, so when the recessive gene are in the both the cases, then only it can show its expression. So here capital R and capital Y, so again round and yellow, so round and green. But here is a wrinkled gene because it's small r, okay, and again it's small r here, here. So this is a capital R and small r because this is a dominant gene, so it's a round and yellow, wrinkled because it's both the R are wrinkled, so shape is wrinkled. Again the shape is wrinkled. So this is very easy. We will be doing again in the next lecture how I'm gonna draw this with different colors, so it will be clear for you to understand. Because I think it will be little difficult for you and it is important topic, so I would like to make a separate lecture video on this. Okay, so till then do your work and please study hard. Till then, take care and be safe. Thank you.